Hello, pretty people. Joining me today, I wanted to talk about something real quick because it really stood out to me. I was having a conversation with somebody, and I just really wanted to address it. So I was talking to someone a while back, and they're kind of frustrated with their job. And one of the things that they said to me was, and this really jumped out at me. They said, "Well, I don't give them 100% because they're not paying me." Whoa. Probably all said that, right? At some point or another, if we're working, if we're working a regular job. Well, actually, even, I mean, maybe not, it actually could apply too if you're an entrepreneur, if you're in business for yourself, like me. I mean, for instance, I could say the same thing about, hypnotherapy clients or clients that hire me for a show or a speaking thing or whatever. But the thing is, so here's the thing. This is the kind of in a nutshell, this kind of attitude, and I can sum it up with what's in it for me. And you have this idea when you're going through life with this kind of attitude that, the world kind of owes you something and that they need to reward you first. Here's the thing. You've got to be willing to do more. If you want more out of life, you got to give more. So here's the thing. If you're working for a job and they're not paying you enough, well, I mean, number one, you could just leave, go get a better job that you like more or whatever, that pays you better, whatever. But other than that, the best thing you can do is start doing more. That doesn't even mean sometimes doing, more work. It could just be having a great attitude. Could be willing to do those jobs that nobody else wants to do. Maybe it's coming in earlier, staying late. You got to show the employer that you're willing to do more, and then they can reward you. It's not going to work all the time. Believe me. Sometimes maybe they just don't have it in the budget, or maybe they're just not willing to, for whatever reason. But I'll tell you, as someone who hires people myself, I really, really want to pay people more money. I want to give them more praise, more accolades for good work. I really do. So because it's a reciprocal situation. The more success they have, the more success I have. And so if you can just sort of think about that as you're going through your daily life, because it doesn't just apply to work. It could apply to personal relationships, without letting yourself being taken advantage of course. But think about that. If I want more out of whatever situation you're in, how can I give more? I ran into this. One of the things that really made a huge shift for me in my life was when I started teaching. And I started teaching massage therapy because I used to be a massage therapist before I became a hypnotherapist. And I applied to a lot of schools, and nobody would hire me as a teacher. And so I volunteered. So I gave more. I volunteered as a teaching assistant. And what do you know? 6 months later, they offered me a teaching job. So, which really opened up just a lot of doors for me, shifted my confidence, really just changed a lot of stuff for me. So, again, really, please stop thinking about what the world owes me, and start giving more. Because really, if you're not giving very much, if you're giving 90%, why should they give you 100%? Right? So somebody's got to start. Let that person be you. Zig Ziglar said something like, you can have everything in life that you want if you'll just help enough other people get what they want. Please think about that. You want more out of life? Give more. Take care. Be well. Be awesome. Oh, please subscribe.